Hi, Kendall Raruka, lead listing specialist with the Lucas Hauer Group and board member of the Ada Business Association. Today we are visiting at Journey Academy here on Spalding in Ada with Matt Rofer, who is the head of schools for Journey Academy.
Yep.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks very much for having us. Appreciate it.
So Journey Academy has been here for 3 years or so in our Ada community, and a lot of people just don't know what the school is about. What sets you apart? What is your vision for the programming here at your school?
Yep. So Journey Academy is a K through 9 school right now. We'll eventually be K through 12. We are a student-driven environment where kids take ownership of their own education. They deal with their own conflict. They set their own goals every day. They take hold of their spiritual life, and they just kind of flourish in the relationships.
So, people think standard school model, alternative school model. There is still a structure base as far as time frames every day, and you're still teaching the core curriculums that are required by the state, but you're doing it in a different way. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we don't have to follow state standards in that way. We have our own curriculum from our affiliate school in Texas, and so we have autonomy within that model to teach about faith and do quests that address challenging things in faith or in the real world. So right now we're doing architecture, we've done marine science in the past, and we do the entrepreneur quest every year as well. So the kids really learn how to be an entrepreneur for 6 weeks or being an architect for 6 weeks. And then they really feel like they are an architect, and then they are creating plans for actually our future building. So we have kids that want to be architects, they want to be a marine scientist or whatever, and they discover those passions in these quests that they never knew that they had before. And that is the beauty of this model.
And Journey Academy has a solid foundation. There are around 150 affiliate types around. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So our story kind of started in Austin, Texas. My wife, we were down there for 5 years. We learned about this school, and my wife was blown away. She came to me and said, "This is amazing." And then fast forward, we came to Michigan. My wife worked for Amway Corporation for a while, and she came to me and said, after we had our second child, and said, "Let's start a school." And I said, "You're crazy. Who starts a school?"
I say that at dinner every night.
Yeah. So we took the journey together after a lot of prayer and said, "Let's start this." And our first year, we had 5 families and 7 heroes. We call our students heroes that joined us. The second year, we had 24. Now we're up to 34. And next year, we're looking at about 44, 45 heroes or students.
Great. So if someone is interested about whether or not this curriculum would work for their child, then how do they find out more?
So I would go to our website at journeyacademy.org and set up a tour. That's our first step. And then we have a whole application process to make sure families are the right fit and the child's the right fit, because this is a different kind of model. We are looking for very intentional families that want to go on a courageous journey, good and bad. It's not a utopia in any way, but we want families to really give their child an opportunity to learn and grow and flourish, and also not be afraid to fail, and pick themselves up if they do, and just keep going.
So many people are afraid to fail. And, we have this conversation within our group all the time, because fail, we always say, is a first attempt in learning. And if you don't have those failures, you're never going to have the successes that come off of those.
Yep.
That's great. So if you'd like to learn more about Journey Academy, check out their website, journeyacademy.org. And thank you so much for visiting with us today.
Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Our pleasure.